Companies have to look again at their business models, how they innovate, how they produce, and where they produce. Can't we produce our goods in a way that has less impact on our environment? It's undisputable that the next technology wave is about sustainable solutions. My name is Michael Gonzalez from LSW Lighting, and welcome to the next evolution of LED lighting, 3D printed luminaires. You can now create your own custom 3D printed luminaire. Just go online, choose your material and color, add your texture, then choose your design and size. As soon as you get that ordered, we'll make sure to get that printed and delivered to you so that you get that perfect fit. Installation will be a breeze. And if you want to replace that luminaire later on, send it back to us. We will reuse that luminaire to create a newly designed one by you, not wasting very much material at all. Together, we can contribute to the circular economy. And we have a special guest with us, hailing all the way from just outside of Boston, Signify's 3D product marketing manager for North America, Matthew Wall. Matthew, how you doing?
Hey, Michael, pretty good. Thank you for having me today. So part of that, we're actually looking at, if you have a customer or specifier, that wants to kind of create something different, or they have a specific idea in mind, we actually have an industrial design team that can actually help them work with them and actually build out, a product. And what is great about this is that you can actually go from having, a sketch on the back of a napkin or something that you kind of doodled on, and then actually work with our industrial design team. They'll build it out in CAD, send it back to you and the customer. You guys can look at it, approve, say, no, I need to actually have this, here, here, here. I want this bigger at top or, narrower at the bottom. And you have the ability to actually customize that, change it in CAD. So the speed and accuracy and development of 3D printing is going from, the traditional 14 to 18 months to 2 years timeframe to narrowing it down to a couple of weeks. So it's kind of really game breaking.
Yeah, that is. And, one of the cool things I think about it as well is how you can add your actual logo to that 3D printed luminaire.
Yeah, so we actually did this. So I don't know if you can see on screen, Michael, but this is actually, a Philips branded 3D printed pendant. Yeah. So, think about all your customers out there that, whether it be fast food delivery or even, hotel chains. In Europe, we actually got an account, a gas station called Total. And so they have, this whole entire franchise that, they open up, 10 to 20 different franchises a year. And so as a result, they asked us, hey, we only need about, 7 or 8 pendants per store, and we don't want to store them. So we said, that's fine. We have printers. We have your information on file. We can just print and go, and then you can have them within a 2-week time frame. We can ship them directly. So, a really great thing of having something that's customizable is, it's not locked on someone's computer. It's not in a file drawer. It's in a system that can be reprinted at any given time.
And you don't have to go with a bespoke. You could even go with just a tailor design, which gives you a number of different color options. And you can even get with high bays, which I think is pretty cool and unique.
Listen, Michael, I will buy you a beer if you can tell me or find any other lighting manufacturer that can actually have different color high bays. So we have another account that our sales rep was selling into, and they saw the high bay and they thought that was really unique and different. And they said, hey, I want to actually have my OB orange printed in a shade. And the sales guy said, sure. So you can actually personalize your high bays in a variety of different colors and actually do them for, I was thinking even high schools, colleges, universities. How cool would it be to go into your high school and the competing team comes in and they see, the Melrose Red Raiders in the gymnasium? How intimidated would they be,
Yeah, that would be awesome.
But I think the way we're changing the game here of, conventional products, and, by printing, you use less screws, metal. You don't use paint, so you don't really use a lot of toxic substances. And you can even see on this track head right here, the fact that you don't see any screws, metal in here. You just the components. So in theory, you could actually take this and recycle about probably 75% of it. So the fact that you can do that, you're saving on the circular economy, you're saving on environmental costs. And I was telling you before how strong and durable our products are. I had my engineer in Burlington saying, "Hey, Matt, I need to do drop tests on our track product." So he was like, I need 5 of them." I'm like, "Graham, I only have 5 in the whole entire country." No. So he said, "All right." So he took one and he said, "All right, I'll try it on one." So he kept on, dropping it. He was standing on a desk, dropping it from a desk. He was, kind of throwing it against the wall, actually dented the wall. And he called me an hour later. Was like, "Matt, I dropped this thing like 7 times. And like it didn't crack, it didn't break, and it still worked."
Wow, that's pretty cool, Matt. I really look forward to seeing this really grow, and I'm a firm believer that this is absolutely the future. And if anyone out there has any questions, again, we're a locally based company. Call me or somebody from our LSW team. We would love to help. Again, Matthew, I really appreciate your time today. Thank you for joining us.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for having me, and thank you for setting this up so we can share the wonderful things of 3D printed with your customers. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Take care, everyone.